Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lyle, and you're listening to Straight Off the Bench. This is episode 73. And Lake, my friend, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Well, good, man. Ready for this episode. A lot of stuff happening in the sports world, but like I told Lake, I wanted to start off with something kind of a little bit out of action. Baseball's still kind of in the slower part. We're speeding up. We're about to be in the hot spot. We're about to be in now or never territory. But I kind of wanted to talk about the Bristol NASCAR. They had a baseball game at Bristol, I guess, racetrack.
Bristol Motor Speedway.
Bristol Motor Speedways, and it was the biggest letdown you've ever seen in your life. I mean, they had no concessions out front. It rained the whole game, where they had like one tarp to try and cover this thing. And the point I'm trying to make is this would have been a great atmosphere to kind of build off for baseball, just like the Field of Dreams.
Right.
You know, get that other market in there.
Field of Dreams was a great one.
I mean, what do you do when you go to a baseball game? You drink beer and you eat hot dogs and you watch 9 innings of good quality sports.
Yep.
I mean, that's what we wanted, but instead we got an embarrassment to the league. So, like, I know you probably didn't watch it, and then you couldn't watch it because it rained the whole time, but the way they were showing it was just a big letdown. So, MLB, you got to do better. I know we're still kind of in the early part of it, but man.
They'll figure it out. Give them a year or two and they'll figure it out.
For something they hyped up so much, as much as they hyped up the Field of Dreams last year, I mean, it was supposed to be the next big thing. We're going to have one every year, and then after this, I don't know who would be willing to take a baseball game at a racetrack. I mean, it was just a letdown all the way around.
Weather. Like good weather year-round.
Even then, though, I mean, they couldn't even keep the water from standing. I mean, water was standing everywhere. I mean, they didn't have the tarps for it. It was just a big embarrassment. I mean, I don't know how you let something that big be that big of a letdown, but I mean, it was just not good. Did not like it at all. Wish they did better. Hopefully they do better next year, if they're even able to.
Hopefully they do it again. That would bring viewership into baseball. And
I thought so. Maybe not much. I mean, there's got to be some rednecks that like baseball. I mean, come on, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was bad. It was bad. But you know what isn't bad in baseball? My Boston Red Sox, baby. Won 9 of our last 10. We are on a heater right now. First place in the AL East.
That's good.
Or not first place in the AL East. First place in the wild card, and we're about 3 games back of the Blue Jays, who are also going absolutely nuclear. In July, they went 18-7.
They have a very good shot of competing. They made a few trades. Not everybody was happy with the trades they made, but it done good. I mean, look at it. What are they? They were on a pretty good win streak.
We really trusted our young core. Really put our young core kind of in the front row. Really trying to push them forward. And you can't have a $400 million man declining to play first base. I mean, we were paying you $400. Devers should have never declined to play first. And we'll get on to our top 10s here in a second. I just kind of wanted to give a little cut to that. But yeah, the Red Sox definitely trusting their young core, and it's been worth it.
That's good. And they're taking the Oklahoma City Thunder approach. They are trusting the youth.
Mm-hmm. And luckily they're paying the youth, because we signed Roman Anthony to an 8-year, $150 million deal today. So thank goodness, number 1 prospect locked down until 2030. So hopefully that means a couple of pennants coming our way, baby. But all right, we'll get to it. We will get to it. Are you want to do Big 12 or top 10 QBs?
Whatever you want to roll with.
You're
pretty excited about the Big 12. We can do the Big 12.
No, you're not a Big 12 guy anymore, bro. You don't even like the Big 12. You're SEC made now. SEC, Southeastern Conference all the way.
SEC, baby.
Traitors, what you are. A bunch of traitors.
The SEC.
We'll get to it. Let's do quarterbacks first. I think the first 3 picks are basically set in stone. I mean, it's going to be maybe a little bit mix and match, but those 3 guys
First 2 for sure.
First 2 for sure. But I think our bottom 5 could be pretty fun. I know my first is definitely going to be a little biased, but the man averaged 18.7 points per game last year with a patchwork offensive line, and his best receiver was Demario Douglas. And he still had 18.7 points per game. So Drake May is going to be in my 10 spot. I think bringing over Stephon Diggs, I think bringing over Travion Henderson, Hunter Henry is a solid safety valve. I mean, I think we have a lot of pieces. And we upgraded the offensive line. I mean, we brought Morgan Moses over, a 10-year veteran. Will Campbell on the right side, our 4th overall pick. I mean, I think we can make some moves this year. And thank the Lord, we got like the 3rd easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah.
So that could go a long way for us. Do we make the playoffs? Probably not. But is Drake May a fantasy-relevant quarterback? Guaranteed.
Yeah, I like it. I hope he does good. I got a Drake May explosive rookie card, so I just hope I hope Drake May does good, so the value goes up in that card. So
A lot of upside.
let's go, baby.
A lot of upside.
He's got Stephon Diggs to throw to,
And Demario Douglas.
and I
He's a
think
good slot.
Travion Henderson can catch the ball out of the backfield and help him out quite a bit when he gets in trouble. And they have Hunter Henry too, so Hunter Henry is going to
Oh, safety valve definition, I would say.
The only thing is, I think on him, I don't know how much they're going to use the passing game. I think that Vrabel's going to want to inflict the run a lot, just like he did with Derrick Henry. But you never know.
I
could be
agree,
wrong.
but then again, you have to get him. You have to give him opportunities.
He's going to rush. He'll give you a game where he'll rush for 50, 60 yards. I guarantee you.
I love it, but I hope it's not just all designed runs. That's how you lose
It'll
a
all be
quarterback.
quarterbacks.
That's how you lose a quarterback right there. I mean, the only person who could probably get away with that right now is either Josh Allen because he's 6'6", 250, and Lamar Jackson because he's the most athletic guy on the planet, more than likely. But I think he definitely is a dual threat all the way. But you're right, there's a lot of missing pieces, still a lot of uncertainties in that organization. I love him either way. But Drake May, I think we did good, and I think Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, like you said, Henderson, and Stevenson, because, I mean, Sonic and Knuckles is the hot thing right now. I mean, people want two running backs, two decent running backs, and I think we have both of those. So I think there's a lot of potential. Defense should be good. I think we'll be all right. I think Drake May, maybe not 18 points a game, but 17 at least, maybe 18, 19 a game, which is all you can ask for from a team like the Patriots, man. If you end up with Drake May, it's because you prioritize QBs last, which I've never done, but I kind of want to do this year, folks, in my draft. So we'll see.
That's how I live. Prioritize those last unless you're just sitting there and you have to take one. Just take
Unless
it.
it's Lamar Jackson right in front of your face, man.
My number 10, I went with Kyler Murray.
Like it?
I think he's going to have an even better year. Marvin Harrison Jr. coming on a second year. Looks like he put on quite a bit of muscle. Trey McBride, solid tight end. He just didn't catch any touchdowns last year.
And Trey Benson.
Right, yep. Their coach is pretty good, pretty solid as well.
And just the opportunities he
And
has
I
to
think
either
that
run it
they
on the
draft-
ground or throw it through the air. I mean, this is a make or break year for him. I think if he doesn't do well with the Cardinals, he's going to be on a different team next year.
And I think you'd be fine with that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder if I can't remember who they drafted. I think they drafted defensively, so that's good at least because they needed help on the defensive side of the ball. And they have James Conner. I mean, he's going to help out quite a bit. You know, he can catch the ball in the backfield and run, take off with it. So Kyler Murray, my 10, he scored 322 fantasy points last year, 3,851 yards, 21 passing touchdowns, but did have 11 interceptions. So that is a over 50% touchdown to interception ratio. So
Yeah,
I think he looks to improve on that one.
But that's been that's kind of been his career in a nutshell. I mean, he'll have a game with 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 300 yards, and then next game he just can't seem to find anyone in the same jersey.
Right.
I mean,
Took Cliff Kingsbury to the playoffs in the toughest division in football that year.
Yeah.
So my number 10, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, he says. I like it. I got him a little bit higher, but 2 spots higher, so we're going to go with my number 9 now, and that's Bo Nix. All the hype's around this man. Sean Payton's hyping him up, as he should. He's the head coach. I mean, after last year, all you can see is just the upside with this guy. But I just am kind of thinking a little bit of aggression here. I mean, some of the throws he was hitting last year, I don't think it's going to come as easy for him this year. I think the running backs...
Their running backs are going to be good this year.
Who is it again?
They drafted a kid.
I thought it was Jaleel McCoy. Is it Amari Hampton?
No, Mario Hampton is with the Chargers.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm sure I can tell you right quick. Let's look at their depth chart. Because I have Bo Nix at my number 9 as well. Cortland Sutton's good. He just throws a good football.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if anybody's watched him throw a football, but he can throw a football.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like, they have J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey.
That's right. Big positional battle this
Yeah.
preseason at running back for sure.
Yep.
You would assume J.K. Dobbins, but
Right.
R.J. Harvey's the guy they drafted, I think, out of Rutgers or something.
I think so. Let's see. UCF.
Wouldn't have guessed that. Would not have guessed UCF. But yeah, position battle at running back. But Bo Nix still has Cortland Sutton.
Right.
Still has, who's the
He
tight
has
end?
Marvin Mims Jr. and he has Evan Ingram
I
now
would
too.
have never said Marvin Mims Jr. But was it Evan Ingram?
Evan Ingram now too. Correct. That's why I had Evan Ingram on my top 10 fantasy tight ends. I think I had him as 8, I believe. I have to look, but I believe I had him 8.
And 29 touchdowns through the air and 4 touchdowns on the ground last year. For how many yards did he have? 3,700 yards for Bo Nix. And I feel like he could have more, but the kind of passing game the Broncos run is more short passing, so that's where I feel the upside is with him. I mean, a lot of completions are going to come his way, but Sean Payton's like to dink and dunk.
He can air it out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's what they do. They dink and dunk you until you man up, try and blitz them, then straight over the top to Cortland Sutton. But that, just because of the question marks around the running back, does he really have a number 2 wide receiver? I mean, if you're saying Marvin Mims Jr., that's a problem. I mean, if he's your number 2, that is, in my opinion, not the best case scenario.
Good quarterback can
so
fix
Bo
that.
Nix makes top 10, but just the lowly 9 spot this year.
Yep, I got him at 9 as well. Don't have to talk much about him. Just a good football player.
Yeah.
Good coach.
A lot of upside. Definitely see him getting better each and every season.
I think
but
be good.
you need to give him some weapons. Cortland Sutton's amazing, but he's getting old. And J.K. Dobbins has had like 9 knee surgeries.
Yeah, he's had a lot of injuries.
Might need a little bit more help there. But, so both of our 9s, Bo Nix. Move on to my 8s. Kyler Murray was mine. I already talked about him. Kind of a make or break year, I think, for old Kyler. I think he needs to get it done. I mean, the people expect a lot from him over in Arizona, and he has to produce, which he hasn't for like the past. When did he go to the playoffs? 3 years ago? 4 years ago, maybe?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. So not good for the Cardinals. They need it right now. So hopefully Kyler Murray can figure something out.
Yep.
3,800 yards last year, 21 touchdowns, 5 on the ground, over almost 600 yards rushing. So a little bit of everything with this guy. Let's just hope he can put it all together. I mean,
needs to get the turnovers better, like we said. But yeah.
Yes. And 11 interceptions, not a good look at all. 30 sacks.
Right.
It looks like he was getting pressured quite a bit last year. But luckily he has Cliff Kingsbury. I've always been high on Cliff Kingsbury. I think he's a good offensive coordinator. I think he's creative. I think if he really needs to draw something up, he has plays that he just does at home that he's just been waiting to draw up or to pull out of his hat. So I think Cliff Kingsbury is one of the better options for Kyler right now. I think he can help him succeed in Arizona, even though it hasn't all gone to plan.
Cliff Kingsbury isn't the coach there anymore.
What?
He's not the coach there. He's the OC for Washington Commanders. That's why Jaden Daniels had a great year.
Oh my Lord. Then who's their OC?
I don't know who their OC is. I know their coach. Their coach is
Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon.
Yes, he was the.
And the starters are going to play in preseason.
He was the OC, I believe, for the.
Here, I'll look it up.
He was the OC for the Eagles whenever they went to the Super Bowl, and then whenever he left, they had that terrible season.
It is Drew Petznig. Never heard of the guy. He was
Their OC.
hired last year.
He's went through a lot of OCs. He was their defensive coordinator. So he's a good coach. So hopefully he whips the defense up for them so they're not having to go down and try to score a touchdown every drive. Even though you are trying to score a touchdown every drive, but take a little pressure off them.
Mm-hmm. See if this Petznig guy knows what he's doing.
Right. So you got 8 Kyler Murray for you.
Yep.
I have 8 Jalen Hurts. Kind of a shocker to most people, but I had him last year and he was barely in the top 10 quarterbacks. I mean, he only threw for 2,900 yards.
And I like to put that into how many fourth quarters did he just hand the ball to Saquon and let him run it out.
Right.
That's kind of what I was thinking with Jalen. But I think a lot of those
32
games.
total touchdowns, but he had 5 interceptions. I mean, that's pretty good. 5
great
interceptions.
numbers. I could live with that all day.
Just rough, He cost me some weeks. Not showing up, not playing. I mean, just handing the ball off. When you're blowing people out, he doesn't need to play that much. So I have him at my number 8. I've drafted him 2 years in a row, and he's done me good. I've made the playoffs each year whenever I've had him. Just had some stink. He'll just have a stinker, or not a stinker or whatever, but he won't throw for. He'll only give you like 150 or 175 yards or something like that, and maybe 1 touchdown. And it's just Saquon with 165 yards.
Playing the Dolphins, man, I'd run it down their throat
Right,
too.
exactly.
I'd run it down their throat, man. Especially with without Jalen Ramsey, you might be able to throw it all over the field. But just scenario for them last year, and I don't think it'll be the same scenario. I think people are going to stack the box and make Jalen Hurts beat them. No Saquon for 2,400 yards this year. No way.
It's gonna be tough. So I think if they throw the ball, you're looking good. So Jalen Hurts, number 8. Who's your number 7?
Patrick Mahomes. Not top 5
as well.
You have him at number 7?
Yep.
This is a first ballot Hall of Famer, Patrick Mahomes. He's done dang near everything there is to do in the NFL, but age is undefeated.
Yep.
Age has never been beat, and he's getting up there in age. Travis Kelce's not the same target he once was. Rashee Rice, who knows if he's going to be the same after his knee last year. Xavier Worthy, I'm still a little bit sideways on. I think he takes one hit from a middle linebacker, he's going to get broken in half. So
Made it through last season healthy, luckily.
luckily, he's still 19 years old, basically being a
Luckily.
rubber, dude. My gosh, but I just don't. I wish they had a big guy on the outside. I wish it wasn't all speed with them.
Right.
I think they need a little bit of muscle. Who's their running back again? Pacheco, the guy who runs through mud. I think I've hated on him a lot, but he's not a bad running back. He's not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets it done for the Chiefs. I'll keep hating on him, but
And they
he's a
drafted
guy who
running
can
back.
stick around.
They drafted running back like very late, so I expect that running back to get some scene touch, some
Same
very
story,
solid
different year.
touches.
This reminds me of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Dude goes for 1,000 yards and then barely touches the field the next
Catch him.
year. But we're talking Patrick Mahomes. I still think he does well. I think he's still one of the greats that we have, that we get to watch, that we're blessed to watch.
This is the best receiving core he's had in a while. If everybody stays healthy.
If everyone stays healthy,
And
everyone
once,
bounces
I
back.
bet Rice gets suspended for 4 games, and once he's back in the 4 games, look out, folks.
Yeah, I mean, Rice was just, and he has that police
That's what I'm
case.
talking about. He's going to get
Oh.
suspended for that. It's already settled. He pled guilty. He has to serve 30 days in
When are people
jail.
gonna learn, dude?
Yeah,
Just because you have a Lamborghini doesn't mean you gotta go 207 miles an hour.
on a highway. Families.
It's insane. But yes,
Families.
other people will drive those highways.
Yep.
Absolutely insane. But yeah, Rashee Rice, see if he bounces back, even plus the suspension. I mean, it's gonna be a while before he's really back in 100% form. But I think the big thing is those 11 interceptions Patrick had last year. I don't think I ever remember him having double-digit interceptions.
I wonder how many of those were
Tips or
hit in the
something.
hand. Right.
That's a good point. Who knows? I mean, with Rice down, Worthy your number one option. Yeah, it was probably
Going into Noah Gray.
Noah
Anybody and everybody.
anybody. So yeah, 11 interceptions, is a little bit of a
Juju
worry.
Smith-Schuster, Yeah.
But still almost threw for 4,000 yards. So I think Patrick Mahomes can get
Very
it done. But is he top 5 fantasy? I'm not so sure. So 7, Mahomes.
Yep, I had 7 Mahomes as well.
All right.
We'll just roll right into 6. Who was your number
This
6?
one you're going to like. You've been waiting for this name. I know it. Baker Mayfield
Hey!
at the 6. At the 6. Top 3 fantasy guy last year.
4,500
For
yards.
such a middle of the pack team, I mean, he was balling. He was balling last
For
year.
sure.
Defense is going to be good. Mike Evans is a dog. Sadly, Chris Godwin isn't going to be there. But
Egbuka.
Mika Egbuka, their draft pick out of
Egbuka.
Ohio State. I mean, he should be able to fill that role nicely. I
Yep.
mean, he was made for the slot, and that's what they need. Mike
And
Evans ain't no
Butterfield is
slot.
good.
He's a bona fide X, Mike Evans.
Yeah.
You put him on the outside and let him go. And that's why you have a guy like Chris Godwin, or this year, since Godwin's out, and Mika Egbuka. So I think Baker Mayfield's going to have a lot of high yardage games. I think we're going to see a lot of 275s, 300 this year. I think. Is he top 5? I'm not sure. I just see these other names ahead of him. I'm like, every one of them is better than Baker. But
Better,
numbers
but
don't
better
lie.
fantasy-wise.
Exactly.
You
The
know,
numbers
it's
don't lie.
different.
He
I mean,
put up
Patrick
great
Mahomes
numbers
is the
last
best
year.
quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. We have number 7.
yeah, that's a
None of
fact.
these guys above Mahomes is better than Mahomes, but he's number 7.
33 passing touchdowns last year for the man, Baker.
Yeah.
4,200 passing yards, 15 interceptions, which you definitely want to cut that in half.
Yeah.
If you want to really shine out here. But Baker, I think if he can keep a health or
378 rushing yards. Come on.
that's not that good. That's not that good. I don't think that's that special. Definitely like it. I'm very sure he was running for his life. Holy crap. It says 4,500 yards on this. Holy moly.
Yeah, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns.
On the nose. 4,500 passing yards on the
the
nose.
dot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, Baker, definitely a top 10 guy. Is he top 5? I think this is a year we maybe figure that out. But I think he definitely, if he falls to you 6th, 7th, 8th round, I'd pick Baker.
Oh,
Very
definitely.
sure.
He was on a lot of people's waiver wires.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks are weird sometimes because they have 2 bad weeks and you're like, cut, you're out, dude.
Right.
I need someone now. So I can understand that. That's the blessing of fantasy, that waiver wire pickup of the year, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when I picked up Puka Nacua when he was a nobody, carried me for about 5 weeks straight. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I picked up
On a
Kyron
big
Williams at the same time as nice.
No, that's another beautiful one, dude. Now I'm looking at getting Kyron in my 3rd round.
Right.
If I can pick him up 3rd round, that's a blessing for Kyron. But Baker, my 6. Is he your 6?
Nope, my 6 is actually the man Jared Goff.
Oh my God.
The man had 395 fantasy points last year. He threw for 4,629 yards, 37 touchdowns. Very good. Very good. So, Jared Goff, number 6, going to be airing it out still. Him and Amon-Ra St. Brown, over 70% passing completion when targeting him.
And who's that slot? Was it Jameson
Williams, very good
Very
player.
good, very good.
And Samuel Porter, guess what? Samuel Porter's going to be catching touchdowns from somebody. Guess who's going to be throwing to him? Jared Goff. So might as well get you 6 points right there. Try to double them up. Just I like a little Jared Goff, Samuel Porter combo. Honestly.
Best thing about that offense, and I say all this, I didn't put Goff on my list, but I'm not very high on Goff. I think his best years are way behind him personally. But I think his safety valves with Laporta and Gibbs are going to be a dangerous duo. I mean, if stuff hits the fan,
Definitely.
you get to one of those two guys, you're probably going to be all right.
Right.
So I definitely like the scenario he's in. I'm just kind of a hater, really, on Goff. I just never really liked him. I don't think he's that good. 37 touchdowns makes a good argument, but I don't know. Goff, I don't know. I would never draft him personally. But you have him in a 6th spot, so he's obviously worth something to some people.
Definitely.
No doubt about it. So.
A lot of times he's on waiver wires. People pick
Oh,
up.
for sure. That's where I see him most of the time, dude.
I was watching him at the end of the season last year. He was throwing up 40s, 35s, 40s. It was crazy. It was nuts.
He gets on heaters, man. Because like I
said,
said, he had his day, man. With the Rams,
Yeah.
he was unstoppable. And now him and Dan Campbell, I mean, they got something going. But
Same
can
thing,
they get
yeah.
over that hip?
Right.
Over that lip? I don't know.
So Jared Goff, number 6, number 5.
Number 5, give me Joe Shiesty. I'm taking Joe Burrow, and man, I wanted to put him higher. I wanted to put him so high, dude. I wanted to really just ball. I put him 2, 3. But I'm a believer, and when you have these good seasons, because I think Joe Burrow had the best season of his career last year and still sucked it up. I mean, let's look at the numbers. I'm pretty sure he put up insane numbers.
Yeah, he had 463 fantasy points, 4,918 yards, 43 passing touchdowns, which led the league. Led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns.
Almost 5,000 passing
If
yards.
you had him on your team, you were probably winning your league.
No doubt.
You were definitely in
The big thing for me here is the under 9 interceptions. I mean, dude's throwing it. Where's the number? I just saw it. Almost 700 passing attempts last year, and he only had 9 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's a crazy number to me. The 43, we expect that from Joe Shiesty. He's been doing it since LSU. But the way he's able to keep the ball on his side of the field, or keep the ball for his team, I think that's a game changer.
Did have 5 fumbles, though.
Wonder how many of those were just like behind sacks, from the back or something. Because I doubt Joe Shiesty's running and trying to bulldoze.
No,
he's got to be put 2 hands.
definitely 4 sacked. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe Shiesty, love him, top 5. Could have went 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, but I'm just a little higher on these other guys. And probably should have switched him with my 4, but dude's a Super Bowl champion, so.
My number 5, I went with the man, the myth, the legend, Baker Mayfield. Scored 446 fantasy points last year. Given to the man, 2 good wide receivers, good running back, good defense, good O-line. He's just going to be there to ball out. Take him if you want him. If you don't want him, somebody else will be happy to have him.
And now he's been there long enough. I should have said this earlier, but now he's been there long enough to where he knows that system like the back of his hand.
he does.
I mean, they say any call, he's going to know exactly what's
He
going
does,
on.
yeah,
so I
for
think
sure.
he definitely has a lot of upside. A lot of upside with
A
the man.
lot of upside
For
on the old
sure.
Bake Show.
That was your 5er?
Yep.
All right, so move to my foe, Jaden Daniels. Like I said before, I'm kind of a believer in the regression of things. You ball out like that, and you making Hail Mary winners with 2 seconds left in the 4th, for 50-yard touchdowns. I just don't think that's going to happen this year. I think we're going to see a little bit of a downhill slide, especially with Scary Terry on the sidelines. If Scary Terry ain't out there, I don't know if I'm picking up Jaden.
So, I will say this. I have him as number 4 as well. Jaden Daniels scored 397 points. This is, since he's mentioning Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels, when targeting Terry McLaurin, here's their stats. Completion percentage is 66.1. Passing yards are 1171. Yards of pass is 9.2. Touchdown to interception ratio 15-2. He has a passer rating of 128.4. Minimum of 90 targets.
Dangerous.
Minimum of
Right
90
there.
targets throw.
Big thing for me is that 9.2 a catch.
Do you know who
that's
they are
almost a
behind?
first down a catch, dude. That's crazy.
Do you know who they're behind in that? They're the second.
It's got to be Burrow and Chase, right?
Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Really?
crazy
That's
stat.
right. That's a good one. I like that. I can understand that.
Yep.
Damn, I would have.
Well, that's in.
I probably would put my left nut on Burrow.
That's the pass rate. That's the passer rating.
Okay.
Passer rating. That is what it is. The only person that's higher is Jared Goff. That's because they're probably the most you can be. So, anyways, yep.
The thing that'll save Jaden though is his ability to run. His ability to save the play with his legs. I think that will carry him into that 20-point a game fantasy player. I think he is definitely a top 5. But I just think that we're going to see a couple of those games that he won in those last 2 minutes. I think it goes the other way.
Yeah,
of
for
course,
sure.
We're talking
They won.
fantasy, so who knows what he did in the other 48 or 58 minutes. But
A lot of one-score games they won.
I just think a little bit of regression.
891 rushing yards. That is very good.
How many interceptions he had last year?
6.
Not bad at all. Can live with that.
2 fumbles.
33 overall touchdowns, 27 through the air, 6 on the ground.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You can live with that. Almost 4,000 passing yards. But man, the sophomore slump, it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yep.
We know the Commanders are putting everything they have into that man. So hopefully he balls out. I hope so. But
I hope so. I like watching him play.
oh yeah, dude. I might go to the Chiefs Commanders game this year.
That'd be a good one to go to.
Yes. Be up in the very top of that thing, but I'll be
Still
watching.
a good one to go to. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. All right, what was that? 4?
Yep, number 4. On number 3 now.
Oh, what was your 4?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden
as well.
Daniels.
Both agreed on Jaden Daniels.
Good list for
Let's
us.
go.
Good list for us. All right, here. This is where me and Lake really are on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Complete.
Jalen Hurts, of course, last year, when you're up 30 points almost every fourth quarter, yeah, you're not going to throw it that much. But just like I talked about with Jaden Daniels, teams know how to adjust. They know how to make changes to better their odds at success. And I think people are going to come into this year with a cup, maybe not, just 100% guaranteed we're going to stop the Eagles because of this change we made. But I think they're going to have a couple adjustments that really give the Eagles some hiccups. I think that they're going to, just like the Commanders, are not going to have that same success they had last year. And Jalen Hurts is going to need to play in the fourth quarter. Saquon is not going to be able to run it out for him. You're not even going to be able to run on first and second down because you can't be killing the clock like that, I think, in some of these games. So I think Jalen Hurts is a top 3 quarterback just because of his legs, just because he has a good arm, which has been questioned at times. But I think Jalen, with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, I think it's tough. It's tough not to expect great things from Jalen Hurts.
I think they were 21st in the league in passing last year.
Well, because of
Saquon.
Exactly, just because of the scenarios they were in.
Well, with the new OC, he said it starts through the run. So I think they're going to still live and die by the run. So
under 3,000 passing yards last year, don't like that. 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 14 touchdowns on the ground, though. 14 touchdowns on the ground.
14 tush pushes, basically.
Basically, 100%. Tush push. They tried to get rid of it. They tried, ladies and gentlemen, but the Eagles pushed through. It's still allowed, sadly. So I expect another 14 from Jalen Hurts, honestly. If they're
how many of those were
inches,
Saquon falling down at the 1 yard line? I think Saquon's going to break some of those.
But if he was doing that, they never scored. If he was falling down at the 1 yard line, Jalen Hurts wasn't going to push it into the end zone because that's when they had the game won.
Oh, they were still pushing it on the 1
No
yard
way.
line.
No way Jalen Hurts, or no way Saquon Barkley had a 40-yard run and decided to drop at the 2. And then coach is like, "You're in, Hurts. Give us the 6, baby."
If he gets tackled right there, they for sure.
Well, yeah, but you said dropped. You didn't say tackle.
Well,
if he got tackled, yeah. I was
thinking
thinking like when he sits on his butt when they're up 27.
If he falls down or gets tackled,
Oh, for sure, dude. Like I said,
for sure.
Second inches, third inches, 1 yard line, 2 yard line. You do that 3 times, you're probably gonna score. So, Jalen Hurts, I think the passing game goes up this year, but the running game, top notch. He'll save you just with his legs alone, I think.
Okay.
So that's why he's at my 3.
My number 3, Joe Burrow.
Joe Shiesty.
463 fantasy points last season. Looking to continue. Got Jamar Chase. Got T. Higgins. Got Noah Fant now. They're just ready. So, yeah, Joe Burrow. Take him.
Didn't Noah Fant unretire for this?
I don't think so. I think he signed it there.
Oh, I'm thinking of the dude. That's the dude who played for the Giants. What was his name? Dated the WNBA player.
Oh, Darren Waller.
Yes, he retired, didn't he?
Yes, and unretired, I believe.
And unretired. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Who's he play for now?
That's a good question. That's a great question.
I couldn't tell you.
What's his name again?
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. I thought he was going to be so good.
Dolphins.
Miami, living it up in the sun. Good choice for that man.
Oh,
Goes from New York to the
Tua's
beach.
just
bro.
gonna
Look at
love. Tua's gonna love throwing him the ball. Look for him. He's an injury-prone guy, but look for him. He gave his rap career up to come back to the NFL. I love it. Love it.
Had that one hit.
That's
come
right.
out, dude.
That's all that matters.
Crazy how they do it. Did you see that little off topic? Did you see the thing they were talking about McDaniels on the hot seat?
Hot seat.
I mean, Tyreek don't believe in him.
Yeah.
People are drifting from the boy genius. You know what I mean, he was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was the next man. He was the next Andy Reid.
True
And now
Miami
he might
fans.
be lucky to have a job next year. So
Yeah.
this is a big year for the Dolphins overall.
True Miami fans know one thing. Everybody knows their scheme. It's look to throw the ball deep and look to throw the ball
Find a crosser, just
right?
go
Find a
underneath.
crosser for Waddle or run the ball. I mean, that's the only thing they do. There's not really that much scheme. They're not scheming it up. Mike McDaniels has to figure it out. Or if not, he's going to go back to being an OC. I guarantee it.
Might be what he's made for. I mean, some people just aren't
Some
meant to be
people are
head
meant to be
coaches. I mean,
OCs. Some people like being
when you-
coordinators, defense coordinators.
Exactly. You
Steve
just focus
Spagnuolo.
on that thing. Some people aren't good
Right.
at organizing a whole company like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. I think Ben Johnson is a guy who can move from OC to head coach, but that's not a move everyone can make.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see. Luckily, he's had success. I mean, I think he's only like 28 and 23, so really not. Who was the? Remember Brian Flores? I think he only
Yeah.
has like 2 more wins than Brian Flores did. So he really hasn't put up that crazy numbers. It's just the potential.
Brian
with his
Flores is
mind.
a better coach than Mike McDaniel. Brian
Oh, he
Flores
is.
might be the best coordinator in the league, right next to Spagnuolo, I think.
I think he got screwed. I think I'll go with that until the day I die. I think he got screwed with the
Definitely.
Dolphins. I think
I
that
agree.
whole thing was crazy.
It was.
But it worked out for him. Now he's, like you said, probably one of the best coordinators in the league.
Yeah.
If not the
Playing for
best.
coach for a great team.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our number. Who was your number 2?
That was my 3.
Yep.
Who's your 3?
My 3 was Joe Burrow.
Joe Shiesty.
On 2 now.
My number 2. This was tough. I mean, either one of these guys I felt like
Ooh,
deserved the
football.
1 spot. Oh yeah, I mean it could go either way. But just based off what the guy did last year, that's why I put him at the 1. So for my 2, I went Josh Allen. I still think he's a little low on weapons. I think
Yeah.
James Cook's a guy who can do stuff for you, but that doesn't really help Josh Allen in fantasy. And Keon Coleman's all right. I mean, he's okay. But I couldn't even really tell you who else he has other than those guys.
They have Kincaid. They have
Dalton
Knox.
Kincaid, that's right.
Dawson
Knox.
Wide receiver wise, they're just
They're very
not
weak.
very weak.
Luckily, they have Josh Allen,
Very
who
weak.
he's been doing that since his college days. You think he had weapons at Wyoming?
Oh,
Probably
absolutely
not.
not.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Got
But
blew out every game. Lost almost every game.
at Wyoming?
Lost a lot of games.
That's crazy. I
Like
didn't even realize that.
blew out of the water too.
And still
I
ended
was
up the
listening
top
to, I was
5 pick.
listening to Cowherd today, and he said, "Yeah, Josh Allen was getting blown out in college." You know.
So sucker for a prototype body.
Yeah,
You know, 6'6",
right.
250. Shoot, we'll take our chances.
Nobody wanted him.
No.
He had to send videos out.
Wait,
Wyoming took him. Took a chance. Now look at him.
how people miss out on
Top
someone
5
like that.
quarterback in the league. Probably
Yeah.
top 3.
We look at his numbers: 385 fantasy points, 3,700 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 14 sacks.
Dude.
Gonna happen, but 12 rushing touchdowns. Big right there. Josh Allen. If you end up with Josh Allen, you did good. You did real good. I think
Yeah.
the 1 or 2 spot here is a win-win. No matter who you end up with, you're going to be successful. But Josh Allen, I think he can give us 25 points a game, 22 points a game for sure.
I got Lamar. I like that. I have Josh Allen my number 1, so my number 2 is obviously Lamar Action Jackson.
Action
Scored
Jackson.
500 fantasy points last season, 4,172 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 915 rushing yards with 4 rushing touchdowns. Give me that all day. All day. You can have him number 1 or number 2. Really interchangeable. Depends on what you want, but I got Lamar Jackson number 2. I think Josh Allen might have a little bit more of a better year. I don't know how good the Ravens wide receiver core is. I know they're going to be running the ball a lot with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to have 2,000 yards this season. You can count on it, bank on it. Lamar Jackson going to have his 3,500 plus yards as well. He'll be probably the first or second quarterback taken off the board. In most leagues, you will find Josh Allen, probably Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, top 3 quarterbacks taken.
I know I took him in the 3rd round last
Probably
year.
Joe Burrow in the 4th quarterback. So
I'm telling you right now, a Jackson-Henry duo, just from my experience with them, is the most dangerous fantasy combination in sports right now. I mean,
Only
those
two
two
people
together,
scoring touchdowns,
if
yeah.
they score on the ground, you get points because only one of those two is going to do it. Nobody else. And they live for the ground game. So
Yep.
definitely a guy you want. I wouldn't even be surprised if someone took him second round. I mean,
Right.
if you're end up with the last pick or something, you know, that 12th overall pick, shoot, might as well.
Yep.
Get a stud running back, a stud quarterback, and go from there. That's when you can play the waiver, because there's always going to be a waiver wire pickup in receivers and running backs.
Yeah.
Always a guy who shows up out of nowhere.
For sure.
I mean, I saw something. I think Rico Dowdle is a sleeper guy this year they're talking about. I think he's for the Titans now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they're saying he could have a breakout year, which I don't know how much they
All
really
because
run
of
the
Cam
ball.
Ward.
I know, that was in my thought process, too, is do they really run the ball like that with a guy like Cam Ward? Because,
Is Tony Pollard still there too?
yeah, but he's getting old. I don't know. Yeah, I never disliked Tony Pollard. I just think he got out of Dallas at the wrong time. Should have
Right.
left 2 years earlier. He
Yeah.
really could have made something of himself. But Jerry Jones, we know what he does. Ruins careers. That's Micah Parsons.
Mhm.
I mean, my goodness.
So your number one, obviously,
Action
Michael
Jackson.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson. Love him. Gonna pick him again if I can, man. He is a stud
Yep.
in fantasy. Does it all for you. 41 touchdowns last year. And what did I say? Did I say rushing? Was it-
That 4 rushing touchdowns, 915 rushing.
How do you only have 4 rushing touchdowns but almost 1,000
Derrick
yards
Henry, dog.
rushing? It's crazy.
Derrick Henry, dog.
That's
So
all you need to say.
my Josh Allen, my number one.
1-2,
Alright.
bona fide. Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, win-win.
Yep.
I think you can't go wrong with either one. All right, there's our top 10 quarterbacks. That's the end of the top 10 fantasy list. We've done them all, folks.
We've done them all.
Last 5 episodes, all we've been doing top 10 here, top 10 there. So if you need some help with your fantasy, make sure to go check us out. And I should have said this at the beginning of the video. Make sure to check us out on YouTube too.
That's
Got the
right.
YouTube channel popping them out now. Going to get some golf content
Hit that like
out
button.
there eventually.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See where we can take this thing, baby. All right, there's top 10 quarterbacks. Let's go. Big 12 predictions. Probably the most fun conference in college football this year. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen. There's about 5 teams that could take this thing. And then the bottom 5, who knows? I mean, Arizona State was projected to be like 12th last year. Ended up winning and going to the playoffs. So, I mean, you don't know what can happen in this conference. But I do feel like there are 3, maybe 4 bona fide studs in this league. And you can honestly put a 5th just because of the quarterback they have. But we'll get to that. Blake, I'll let you start. Give me your 10, bro.
Colorado.
Really? Think Deion Sanders gets him into the top 10?
They got some good transfers on the defensive side of the ball.
Lord
Deion
knows
Sanders
they need
going
it.
to be coaching. I think he's ready to take them to.
Deion Sanders is just greatest athlete, but man, is he unlucky off the field.
Oh,
Man.
definitely.
Losing. What didn't he? No, that's
They
LeVar Ball.
cut his toe off.
Yeah, his toes.
Lost his toe. Lost like
Yeah,
2
I mean,
toes.
Foot problem. And then he just had like a bladder cancer thing removed or something. I mean, he was
his
getting beat
bladder
up.
removed.
Yeah, something crazy like that. I mean, just brutal for Deion Sanders right now. But luckily, Colorado brought in some talent, like you said, and that's what he cares about is this Colorado Buffalo football program. So hopefully Colorado can bounce back. I didn't have him in my top 10, but they were my 11th, 12th. They were right there at that 10 spot.
I think they'll compete.
Yeah, and the only reason I put this team at 10 is just because they're bringing back like a 3-year starter in Jalen Daniels over at Kansas. Last year he sucked. The year before I think he got injured about halfway through the season. But, I mean, the potential's always been there. They've hyped him up every single year. I mean, there's always he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy. And I think now it's now or never for him. So I think he really buckles down. Do they do great? No, just because it's still Kansas. It's still hard for them to get those top-notch recruits.
Definitely,
I mean, they're still,
especially recruiting against K-State.
exactly. With the way K-State is now, yeah. I mean, Kansas is living for the 2 to 3 star player right now. That's the best they can get. A couple 4 stars, maybe from Kansas. You know, they grew up Jayhawks fans.
Right.
But it's going to be tough for them just athlete-wise. But I still think Jalen Daniels has a decent year, gets them into that top 10.
Okay, I respect it. I had Kansas at my number 9. What did you say? They have one of the easiest schedules in the league.
Yes,
So
and-
they have one of the easiest
yes.
schedules last season too, and they didn't do anything. But I think they could turn that around if that quarterback has a good year and they get some good production out of their wide receivers. I don't know if they have the wide. I think he tried to get into the draft. They had a wide receiver who was from Claremore.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. I wonder if it was Kramer Sequoia or
Claremore High.
Claremore High? Yeah.
Claremore High, I believe. Skinner was the last name. I believe his dad also played at OU back in the day.
That's great. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never heard that ever.
Yep. So Kansas, my number 9. Who's your 9?
My 9, Oklahoma State Cowboys, baby. Coming off our worst season under Mike Gundy since his first season as the Cowboys head coach 20 years ago. And this is a man who 18 out of those 20 years has been in the top 25 at some point during the season. So I think
Won't be this
Mike Gundy has made a name for himself as being able to work with what he has and make it a good, solid football program. I think we have good running backs. We have Fields as our number 2. Freddie Brock, the transfer from UTEP, is supposed to be solid. We kept Shetron on the outside. We brought in the third Presley brother out of high school from Bigsby. He signed with us yesterday. So I think our receivers won't be as good as last year. It's going to be hard to replace Stribling and a couple of these other guys. But I do think that Mike Gundy did what he needed to do to make us successful this year. I mean, we brought in 70 new heads into our program, 2 new OCs. He started from scratch. He knew last year wasn't it. He tried, just like in 2013, which I can't remember his name, but we did the same thing we did with this last year. We went and got a D2 offensive coordinator, but he worked out. This time around, it didn't work out as well. He on both the defensive and offensive sides of the ball. But now we have Greecham and Meacham. I think one's Meacham. They both end with an M. But we brought in 2 veteran coordinators. The defensive guy has already coached at Oklahoma State back in early 2010. And he's had about, I can't remember what the number was, but I think 5 units in the top 5 defensively in the country. So he knows how to make a good defensive unit. So I think we overall get better. Do we make top 5? Probably not. But do we get 6, 7 wins, make it to a bowl game? I think so.
You think you make a bowl game this year?
I think so.
Wow. And that's your number 9?
That's my number 9.
Wow. Okay. Didn't even crack my top 10. Wasn't even thinking about him.
Makes sense, Mr. OU.
Wasn't even
Makes
thinking about
sense,
it.
Mr.
Wasn't
OU.
even thinking
But
about
never
it.
wears an OU shirt on the podcast, so let that sink in, folks. He doesn't want to represent his school. He knows how they are. He doesn't like to represent them.
2 or 3
He doesn't like
episodes
that
ago,
crappy crimson
I wore
and
the
cream,
black.
baby.
There's only one University of Oklahoma shirt.
And they're garbage, dude. They're garbage.
Better winning season. I guarantee they will have a better season this year than OSU.
Think?
Guaranteed.
Ooh.
Guaranteed.
Better hope Mateer shows up like he's supposed to, man.
And I
You better
will
hope.
say,
I'm more hype on Jaden Ott than I am on John Mateer, personally.
oh, Mateer's going to be
I think
slim.
Ott's going to be your saving grace.
He's
I
gonna
think
be
he might run for
slim.
100 yards a game. He's about,
That's
I
fine.
think he's 6 foot, like 237.
He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
My
That's
number,
SEC. We don't care
that's
about
it.
that right now.
We're not talking about any. That's right. Number 8, I took Iowa State.
Yeah, they're one ahead of that, but yeah, I agree with that.
Tough play in Iowa, I think, and they're always scrappy. They always have like a very solid team. They don't have like the hard-nosed defense that Iowa does,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but still just solid.
Oh, Matt Campbell is a great coach.
Yeah.
Since I think he got there about 6 or 7 years. Been there a decently long time. But Matt Campbell.
Coach Brock Purdy too. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, Matt Campbell is a guy who knows how to get things done. He's a guy who's made a name for living off the low budget. I mean, no studs are going to Iowa State.
No.
No 4 or 5 stars are going to Iowa State.
They're not getting bukus in.
No. But he finds those diamonds in the
Yeah.
roughs. He's able to go out and find those underlooked guys that can compete. So I think Iowa State definitely a solid program. I got them in my 7.
Brees Hall went to school at Iowa State as well.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Who's your 8?
My 8 is the TCU Horned Frogs. Josh Hoover, which this is terrible. I shouldn't say it like this. This has nothing to do with the football aspect of things, but I really wanted to take TCU off my list after I saw what Josh Hoover posted. He's a furry. You know what a furry is?
Yeah.
He's the first quarterback to ever be shown as a furry, I guess. And he commented, yes, that is me. So that kind of killed my vibe with old Josh Hoover. But he was supposed to be, there's about 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the Big 12 that are potential draft picks. I mean,
Yeah.
Sawyer Robinson for Baylor, Baron Morton from Texas Tech, Sam Levitt, Josh Hoover is a guy, and Jalen Daniels, of course. I mean, they have some weapons in that could potentially be, I don't know, first round, but
Definitely
second,
drafted.
third, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're NFL caliber players, and I think Josh Hoover's one of them, even though I hated that whole furry deal. But TCU, I think they're going to be all right. I think they're going to be in that 8th spot.
Nice. Okay. TCU Horned Frogs. I think their quarterback had 4,000 yards passing last year. That's pretty good.
Yep, 3,949
Yeah.
and then 27 touchdowns last year.
Pretty good.
And
I respect
they're
that.
facing North
I haven't
Carolina
grown
in game
higher.
1. They're facing North Carolina in game 1. Facing old Billy Boy.
Nice. That'll be a good game.
I think that's
That'll be a good opener
I feel
for
like
Old
those two are like the
Big
same
Old,
team.
Right.
I feel like that's literally identical to each other, so that should be very competitive.
Yeah,
I would say.
I agree. Moving on to number 7, I took BYU. Pretty good season, first time in the Big 12 last season. They look to build on it. I think they have a very good opportunity to. Hopefully they start putting money into their football program like they are their basketball program. I believe they just got a 4 or 5-star QB recruit.
Bear Bachmeyer. That is his name.
That's who they got?
Mm-hmm. That's the 4-star.
So, yeah.
It's their, I had them way higher. I just think their coach, which I literally tried to memorize it before I got on here, he's from Hawaii. He's been there forever.
Oh, nice.
I mean, he's been there
Good
for
coach.
like 8 years, and he's just been able 11 wins last year. I mean, somehow, some way, BYU finds a way, and I feel like BYU is a tough place to go play when you go to
Oh, I
Utah.
agree.
So I think that they'll be able to make a couple pushes.
I think they're a little bit higher elevation, too, than
Oh, for
most
sure,
places.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely hard to breathe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Number 7 for you.
That was your 7. Iowa State for my
Iowa
7.
State.
Matt Campbell going to lead another good year
Yep.
for the Cyclones. Is it great? No. Is it good? Yeah. They have a good year.
Okay, perfect. Number 6, I took the Utah Utes.
I have them also at my 6. Kyle Whittingham, just like Mike Gundy, been there in Utah for 20
Yep.
years. I mean, he's a natural-born winner, just like Gundy. He knows how to get it done. I think he gets 6-7 wins for
Is
sure.
Wilson going to be their starter this year again?
Zach's little brother?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't keep up with it. It might be. Let's see.
That's who was playing again. I remember that's who played against Oklahoma State last year.
Yeah, they struggled. I remember they were throwing in a bunch of different cats. No, it's going to be Devin Dampier. It was that other quarterback they had coming in. He was kind of a dual threat, unlike Wilson's brother. He's more of a runner than a passer, but 1,200 yards passing, 19 touchdowns. Or no, he rushed for 1,200 yards and 19 touchdowns while throwing for 2,800.
Oh, wow.
So kind of a little bit of both with this guy. You can do it
Yeah.
all. Which in today's game, that's what you like. Stuff
Definitely.
breaks down, use your legs, get us 5.
Yep.
And that's all you can ask for.
Got to be mobile in
Mhm.
today's game. That's about how it is. Or be one of the best
And we
ball
know the
passers
Utah
right now.
defense is going to be solid. They've been
Definitely.
solid for 20
Oh,
years.
yeah.
So I think Utah definitely has.
Everybody picked them last year to come in and win the Big 12, and everybody
Yeah.
thought they were going to
Cameron
just
Rising.
start dominating the Big 12 whenever they beat Oklahoma State. I don't know if they played at Oklahoma State or at Utah. I think they played at
Yeah.
Utah.
Yeah, it was at Utah. Mm-hmm. And
So,
they
yeah.
got everything. Cameron Rising, a 6-year starter. I mean, he knows the playbook like the back of his
Definitely.
hand. I mean, you're not going to make any mental mistakes with that guy. Had a good running back. Like we said, defense is solid, but those guys are gone. They lost the running back. They lost the quarterback. I think Cameron Rising transferred because he, I think, appealed to get another year because
Oh,
of his
really?
knee. So, and he got another year. So he's literally
And I
like
don't
his
think he
7th
took
year.
it. I don't
Are
think
you
he took
sure?
it.
Let me look that up.
I don't think he took it. I think he
It's-
decided not to just for his health.
I think you're right. I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think he's like 27 or something like
Oh,
that.
he's old.
Yeah.
Cameron Rising. There he is.
I don't think he's playing anymore.
Former college football
Yeah.
quarterback
Yep.
and current offensive coordinator at Newberry Park High School. He's already back in the game.
Already back in the game.
in the game. Sucks for Cameron Rising though. You knew he had it.
Yep.
I mean the intelligence, the arm talent, but
That's why he's
those
on the
legs
team
just
now.
couldn't hold. Those legs could not hold, man. Knee
Yep.
problem after knee problem with that guy. But all right, Utah Utes at your 6. Also my 6. So my 5, Sawyer Robertson and the Baylor Bears. Talked about this guy, NFL caliber
Bears.
player. Baylor, man, I mean, has been through the ringer ever since Art Briles left, but they're finally coming back to the Baylor Bears we know. I wouldn't say love, but the Baylor Bears we know. And last season, bounce back story. I guess they lost their first 4. Or yeah, they began the season 2-4 and then won 6 straight. So I mean, they kind of stumbled at the beginning, but found a way. Dave Aranda is running the show over there, and then Sawyer Robinson and Bryson Washington are both first-team Big 12 potential players. I mean, Bryson Washington is a guy people talk about. They expect him to get drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round next
Right.
year. And Sawyer Robinson is a great college quarterback, but we just need to limit those mental mistakes. So we'll see how the defense will be in Baylor. I have no idea, but I know their running back and quarterback are going to be
Gonna be
a good
good.
1-2 punch
Yeah.
for sure.
I agree. Love it. They're my number 4. My number 5 is TCU. Like we already talked about them. I don't have to go much into them. 4,000 yards. Pretty much how many passing yards your QB had last season. Gonna be good. TCU, number 5 for me.
TCU fiver.
So my number 4, I went with Baylor. Their offense is going to be strong. They got their QB Robertson coming back and Bryson Washington back as well. So that's going to be huge for the program. And they added a bunch of pieces too, I believe. So they're going to be looking pretty strong.
Baylor?
Yes, Baylor.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a dark horse
Yep.
this year. Baylor can definitely get it done if some of the chips fall their way, for sure. That's your 4. My 4, probably low for most people, but I think Arizona State has some regression this year. I think losing Cam Scatterbo will hurt them. I know that they brought back almost everybody else. They still have Jordan Tyson, who people are talking about is the number 1 wide receiver recruit coming out of college. He will be the
That's
first.
nuts.
They're saying he will be the first receiver taken off the board.
Wow.
Sam Levitt, a quality college quarterback. Is he NFL caliber? I don't think so.
Probably
but is
not.
he a good college quarterback? Heck yeah. And especially with Kenny Dillingham running the show, I mean, it seems like those two are 2 peas in a pod. So I think just based on the fact that they brought back almost everybody, gets them into the top 5. But do they have that same energy they had last year where it's just like it's us against the world? I don't think so. I think people figure them out a little bit. I think Sam Levitt doesn't have as quality of throws as he did last year. And like I said, Cam Scattergood wasn't there to save him in the 4th quarter like he did all of last year.
He's hating on the Scatterboo.
Hating. That's not what I said. Not what I said. I just said that he's not there to save them. So I'm really giving him praise.
Okay, I'm all right.
So he took him to the promised land.
God, that's a great half.
Was not a half, it was a quarter. He played a good quarter, not a good half.
Great half.
Man, I think he had 4 touchdowns in the quarter.
Great half. So, that was your number 4?
That's the foe.
Numero 3, I'm going with K-State. Who do they have? Who's their quarterback?
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson from Mays, Kansas. I have him number 3. He's a good quarterback, going to be good. And I lived in Mays for a little bit, so one of my hometowns. Shout out. Mays, one of my hometowns.
I had no idea who this guy was before the day, but Avery Johnson is definitely the talk of the town in Manhattan. But Manhattan.
They're in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yes.
But 96 tackles for this returning linebacker, Austin Romaine, QB of the defense, highly touted in Manhattan. So look out for that guy. A guy to hold down the defense and a guy to hold down the offense. So Kansas State, definitely something to watch. I think their starting rank already 16 or 18 in the preseason polls. So yeah, they're definitely hyped up all around the country for sure. I have them 1 spot above at 2, but my 3 is going to be BYU. I'm just really high on their coach. I think he's kind of a Mike Gundy-esque, just takes what he's given and just turns it into pure cold-cut diamonds. I mean, just makes them work as hard as they can. And like you said, when you go to BYU and play, it's like playing in Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, the altitude there is just, I don't know if it's greatly higher, but it's higher than what you normally do, which is...
Because they do have mountains there.
I mean, it's above sea level for sure. I mean, it's tough to play over there, not an easy place to go. And I think just the way BYU is heading, they are willing to pay you whatever you want over there.
Definitely.
I mean, the money they have to spend is absolutely
insane. And I don't know where
insane.
it comes from. Where does it? I guess the Mormons.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, the Mormons.
The Mormons,
for sure.
I guess.
That's a big religion. It's all around the world, and that is the main school for Mormons. I would think. I've never heard of another one around the world.
Catholics start spending that money on Notre Dame. We need some Notre Dame football back.
Come on, Irish. Come on, Irish. All right, BYU. And the only thing about BYU is they locked that Rexliff guy because of the whole premarital sex deal. I mean, that sucks. Now he's at Tulane. You remember that?
No.
What? They had a guy who started for him last year, gets in trouble like a month or 2 ago because, as a Mormon, you can't have premarital sex.
Right.
And a girl accuses him of whatever, and so he's going to get like an 8-game suspension.
Wow.
So he says, I'm out. So now he's at Tulane.
Wow.
Real late in the game, too. I mean, after the transfer was basically over, I'm sure he's still got $1 million to go, but yeah, now he's at Tulane, which kind of sucks. That's kind of the reason I have them a little bit lower, which is still top 5, but I think BYU can make some strides, for sure.
Okay. Numero 2.
What was it?
My number 3 was K-State.
Yours was K-State. All right, my 2 is K-State as well. I think Avery Johnson could be Heisman. I mean, he's that good. Does he need to limit his mistakes a little bit?
For sure.
I mean, a couple of games we saw him it looked like he didn't know what team he played for. He just threw it to whoever was open. So I think if he can limit those mistakes, because we all know he can run it down your throat. I mean, if he has any open space, he's going to take you for all your marbles. I mean, he's that good. He's a guy who can bob this way, weave that way. I mean, he is a playmaker. So I think Avery Johnson is the Kansas State Wildcat team. It all depends on him.
I
If he
agree,
does
definitely.
good, they do good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely. I want him to do good. I'm from where he's from, so
No, you're not. You moved
Definitely.
there for like a year, dude. What are you talking about?
2 years there. I'm from there. Doesn't
Born and
matter.
bred, baby.
Live
Born
there,
and bred.
live there. My number 2, Arizona State. They got everybody returning with Scatterboo, so they are going to be solid.
Yes, yes.
So-
So just like Avery Johnson, I feel like it all depends on Sam Levitt. Can he produce those
Right.
same numbers he did last year?
And that's all. I mean, it all comes down to how your quarterback's going to do, and it all depends on how your offensive line is going to protect
How
everybody.
old, and it helps when you have a
Yeah.
guy like Jordan Tyson who's 6'2" and runs like a 4.41.
Definitely.
I mean, stupid fast. Basically, if you were to dream up a receiver, he'd probably be one of those guys you dreamed up,
Mhm.
Jordan Tyson, for sure. But all right, that's your 2. All right, to the number ones. We talked about BYU and how they're spending in today's sports world. Texas Tech,
Is just
they don't have Mormon money, but they got oil,
Oil money.
and they're spending it.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought in a lot of talent this year. I think Baron Morton, their quarterback, is a guy.
they brought him back. Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy who can definitely take you to new heights. Joey McGuire's definitely making a name for himself as
They
head
brought in
coach.
2 defensive linemen who are supposed to be beasts, David Bailey and Lee Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
dogs, I guess. Just so look for them to win the Big 12.
And of course,
for
Jacob
sure.
Rodriguez, their middle linebacker, who's preseason Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. So I mean,
Yeah.
I think they spent around $25 million
God.
on this team. So I mean, they're paying to play. Man, they
Texas
They
Tech
brought in a lot of
gonna be
talent.
Very
Barry
good.
Morton's the head of it all, and I think he's good. So I think Texas Tech, I think they make a name this year. I think the Red Raiders go to the playoffs. I hope my cousin Billy's listening because I know he loves this. He's down in Lubbock right now. So I think Texas Tech makes a lot of strides this year. Of course, they have a hiccup or two maybe, but that's the good thing about the Big 12. You can lose a game or two and still win your conference
Right.
just because it is so competitive. I doubt we see anyone undefeated in this league just because week in and week out you're going to be having challenges. It's going to be a battle. So I like Texas Tech just because of the way they spent and the players they were able to bring back with that spending. So give me the Red Raiders at the 1.
They are going to be very good. I have them at my number 1. Give me them all day.
All day.
All
Barry
day. I'm
Bonds.
going to place a bet on them to win the Big 12, more than likely.
Like that. Probably not much payout, but hey, it'll be a nice 250 or something. Plus 250, plus 300, something.
I
like
mean,
that.
money talks.
Money talks.
That's all that
for sure.
matters. So,
Basically,
that's top 10 Big 12, everybody.
I think the 3 you can write on for sure, or the 4 you can write on is Texas Tech, Kansas State, BYU, and Arizona State.
Definitely.
I think those 4 are going to be the contenders, and maybe we see someone step up to the plate like a Baylor or an Iowa State. But those 4, watch out. It's going to be tough. SEC, watch out.
So, Arizona State University is plus 600, Kansas State plus 550, Texas Tech plus 550.
So gone over 5. That's a win. That is a
Yeah.
win right there.
So, very good bet. Very good bet.
Love it. And that's the end of the conference rankings right there. We've
Yep.
done all the power conferences. I guess if y'all want to, leave us a message on Twitter, so if you want the Mountain West or the Pac-12, if it even still exists, I guess we could do those, but we figured y'all
Yep.
kind of wouldn't want those. But hey, we'll be happy to do them. Just let us know. Twitter, reply on YouTube.
Pac-12.
We'd be happy to draw up a top 10 for you. But all right, that is top 10 quarterbacks, Big 12 predictions back to back.
Love it.
And then last week, what did I want to talk about? Oh, yes. FedEx St. Jude Championship this
Oh, yeah.
weekend, brother. Last week we had
Oh,
the Wyndham Championship. Cameron Young
First
finally
win.
breaking the curse, getting his first PGA Tour victory. Well needed. $1.5 million
Yeah.
going into the bank account. Of course, it was at one of those courses where everyone had 15 under. But hey, I mean, dude still got 22
Yeah.
under for the 4-day tournament. It was in Greensboro, North Carolina, Sedgefield Country Club.
Beautiful course.
I like that. I
Beautiful.
bet. North Carolina's pretty country. Right?
Yeah.
Both Carolinas really are. But Cameron Young taking that one. But now it's the big time. Big tournament time. This is what you play for.
play.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you really probably play for a green jacket or a U.S. Open win. But FedEx is where you make the money. You win this thing, you're
$15
gonna be
million.
yeah. I mean, you're making some bank. And Hideki Matsuyama won it last year.
He won
Kinda
the St. Jude. He didn't win the whole thing, but he won the St. Jude.
Yes, won the St. Jude. Yes. Always under talked about. I think Hideki Matsuyama, which is understandable. He's so inconsistent sometimes, but man, when he's
Definitely
on,
this
dude,
year.
he holds that baby up top, brings it down. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful stroke. So I definitely wouldn't mind taking Matsuyama. Let's see, where are we even playing at? TPC Southwind, Memphis, Tennessee. $20 million purse. Love that.
3.2.
You know the big dogs are all going to be there, even though I swear I saw something that Scotty Scheffler wasn't going to be here.
He's there. He's teeing off at 12:45.
12:45. Why is it always 12:45?
For him,
Mm-hmm. I swear he always gets those late tee times.
they want him teeing off last.
We just talked about it last year. How do you
Even
win a
TV
tournament?
time.
Just tee off at 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense, or that happens.
and then he'll tee off very first next thing in the morning. The next morning.
How many people are in this tournament too? Because usually you have 100, 120 guys competing.
I
But now
believe it's
we cut 'em down.
72 or 100. It's either 100 or
I think
72.
you're right. First time 70 or 72,
Yeah.
something like that. Because the list does not seem very
The
long.
list is cut. Yes, correct.
But all the big dogs are here. The Cantleys of the
I'm
world, the
sure.
Hovlands, Siwoo Kim, Kitayama, Aaron Rai, Cameron Davis, Ricky. Ricky's there, of course.
I like
Justin
Minwoo
Thomas.
Lee a lot this tournament.
Minwoo?
Minwoo Lee, yes.
Why is he shining for you?
I don't know. Just he got a good win this year. I think he can do it again.
Definitely be the time to do it. Definitely be
Yeah.
the time to do it.
So
I don't know, man. I would love to take Aberg. I don't think he's really playing that well as of late.
tough.
Ben Griffin, the talk of the town this year. He'd definitely be a good choice.
See, and then Shoffley's just sitting right there. Xander.
That's
He
what I
just-
saw
just
too. I just
posted.
saw him. I really like that. Give me Xander. I like Schauffele. I think he comes out and plays. He's kind of been struggling here the past month or two. I think he needs to pick it up, and it's now or never time.
Yeah.
So I think Xander comes in, plays well. 11:10 tee time. Thank God he doesn't have to get up at 5 in the morning. Get to sleep in a little bit. Maybe come out and play some golf, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see, who's he going to play with? He's going to play with Jordan Knapp or Jake Knapp. Oh my gosh, the young gun and then Pot Guider, the guy who just has burst onto the scene and kicked the door open and said, "I'm here." I mean, the South African's been playing out of his mind the past 3 weeks. I think he has a win, a top 5, and then like a third.
I believe so. That sounds right. I got his
Legs
stats
on
right
it,
here.
legs on it.
Missed cut, withdraw.
Yeah, those are we're talking last 3.
That's the last 3.
No way.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because he literally just
The
won
South
like a month
African?
ago.
Aldrich.
Pot Guider.
He won the Rocket Classic.
Yeah, okay, the last 2, won it and then got tied 6th in the next one. So the last 2 tournaments, no, those are way back. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
last 3.
sucking.
Last 3.
Pot Guider, what happened, dude?
Miscut with Drew.
Withdrew with a -4. What the heck?
Wow.
He's been having back spasms.
Right.
Tough.
And then had a
forget
tie
Pot
for
Guider,
6,
man.
then
He's a
miscut,
bum. He's a
miscut,
bum, dude.
miscut.
Don't bet him.
Miscut. That's a lot of missed cuts.
3. 2.
2,
2 miscuts.
4, 6,
Oh, I didn't
8,
see all.
9, 10, 11. 11 missed cuts this season. Not solid. How did this guy even make the FedEx Cup playoffs? Probably because he won the tournament.
Yeah, got 1.8 million into his bank account for the old Rocket Classic. Detroit Golf Club. That
Yeah.
sounds just terrible. For some reason, that just does not sound like a good course.
Just flat.
For some reason, I don't think Michigan has good golf.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. Maybe I'm sure there's a great course out by one of the Great Lakes.
Right.
But I don't know. Detroit Golf Club just doesn't hit it for me. And that's the one he took. John Deere Classic. Is that where it was? No, the Rocket Classic. Then Charles Schwab. So yeah, 2 top 10 finishes out of his last 5 tournaments. That's pretty dang good, I would say. That's literally $2 million he's
Right.
made in 5 weeks. So don't listen to Lake and his, last 2-year miscut ratio. My gosh, that was brutal. I wish you would have said that, dude. So many miscuts. Oh my Lord. But he loves he loves the Rocket Classic.
Loves
and
the
Charles
Rocket
Schwab, baby.
Mortgage
Loves
Classic.
him. Loves him, dude. But we're going with Xander. Give me off Pot Guider. He's a bum.
Okay, give me Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo. Okay, what's Minwoo been up to? What's he been doing, huh? I ain't even seen
Probably
the
not
profile.
solid.
Pray to God he has like 13 miscuts. That would make me happy.
Miscut his last one at the Open. Tied for 13, tied for 64.
Oh, a lot of numbers, a lot of ties. So he's getting paid at least. That's all you can ask for, man.
Look at the dub in,
Let's see. Whoa.
in March.
What's he made total though? Oh, it doesn't say.
Total money wise?
Got to be over $3 million. I mean, he has a 272, a 195, a 184, a 240, a 1.7 million, 54, 41, 47, 53, 41, 172. That's $3 million. At least 2.5.
3 mil, yeah. 3,068,000.
Good year for old Minwoo.
Very good.
Good year for him. Very untalked about.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard a lick of Minwoo talk, and this dude's getting.
He was tearing it up on the.
1, 2, 3.
What is
DG,
on the TGL?
DG.
He was tearing it up on TGL, baby.
Oh, is that still a thing?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
ready for
that
next
could be.
season, dog. Next season's coming
5
up.
top 20s. Yeah, that'll win you some money. Minwoo, definitely a guy to talk about. Let's see. Missed cut last week though. Tied 13th the week before that. Tied 63rd. It's a little bit of a struggle here as of late, but definitely got to watch out for him. I think he's only he's 26, so yeah, plenty of time for
Plenty
him.
of time.
And his sister's like the #1 golfer in women's
Right.
golf, so I mean, it's definitely in the blood.
They both won a tournament this year, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times that's happened.
Never.
Never?
Never.
That's crazy. That is crazy. FedEx St. Jude Championship this week, folks. If you don't watch golf, might be time to get into it because now it's
Pretty
going to
good
get
one.
fun.
Yeah.
Now it's going to get
It's
fun.
playoff
People
time.
are really going to be putting everything they have into this thing. You might see Bryson, break a couple of clubs over the knee. I
Playoff
guess
time.
Bryson won't be there.
Bryson won't be there.
Rory, is Rory even going to be there? I didn't even see
Oh
Rory.
yeah, he's playing.
McElroy?
Gotta be.
He's a later. He's a late. I didn't see
I don't
it.
see him on here.
No McElroy. I
don't
saw
see him
that.
on
No,
here.
I saw that. He's missing out because he's already made the 40
Oh,
list.
because he made it
So
past.
he's
So
not
he
even
doesn't have
going to
to play
play.
this
Yeah,
one.
he's just taking his beach time, taking his vacation time now, I guess. Yeah,
He can go play the
Rory.
BMW.
His buddy Shane Lowry will be there, of course.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kind of soft from Rory, personally, I think. A little bit
Saving
soft.
himself.
I mean, literally, he's going to have 3 months off in 3 weeks.
Saving himself. He's gonna come out and win this whole thing.
Or he's going to make himself.
He's looking at $15 million.
Or he's going to make himself rusty. But, that's the great thing about golf is they all play it when they're
Right.
all playing in the tournaments. I mean,
No, you know
they
he's
play-
out there
Oh, yeah.
just swinging
Some
away.
Irish course, Royal Downs
Yeah.
or something crazy.
Swinging away.
Yep, FedEx St. Jude this week, BMW next, and then the Tour Championship to
Love
top
it.
it off. Love it. Love it. All right, UFC talk. Last week's UFC was kind of lit. For such a bummy card, people were throwing. I mean, the Elvis Brenner Esteban Ribovic fight, the third fight in the main event, was one of the most insane fights I've ever seen. I mean, these dudes were just geesh, geesh, geesh. I mean, just popping each other right in the mouth.
Lighting each other
Both
up.
of them hit the floor. Both of them got right back up and started throwing again.
Nice.
It was beautiful, man. And luckily, well, not luckily, but Esteban Ribovic, the guy who's 15-2, but the UFC wanted to win, ended up getting the dub because he's definitely. I think he could make some movements in the division. I mean,
Definitely.
lightweight guy, but he don't look
You
like
said it was a very good card. I
It
didn't get
was.
to watch
It
any of
was.
it. I was
Didn't watch the main event or the
did
co-main.
not watch it. No, unfortunately not. I missed this one, but I heard it was a good one, and I am very disappointed I missed it because people were getting beat up.
I did see 3 out of the 4 knockouts, and they were all pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them got cold cocked.
Sometimes the free fights are better than the paid for fights.
I mean, I feel like people try harder in these fights because they want to make it to that main,
Right.
to that numbered fight. Just because you get paid more, it's more outreach, people see more of you. I mean, I think people definitely come into these type of deals and they're like, I need to make a name for myself right now. I need that pure KO, that one-punch knockout here to really put my name on the map.
Right.
And a couple people did. Esteban Ribovic didn't get the knockout, but I'm telling you, Dana White remembered him because and he remembered the other guy who lost because they were both throwing. I mean, both literally after the fight shook each other's hand, both put their fist up. We're like, that's just a fight right there.
Fight.
That's what people pay to see.
Yep.
So I love
Dog
it.
fights.
Hopefully we see more of it. And this next week we got, Roman Dolidze against Anthony Hernandez. Dolidze, the Georgian, he was really hyped up. He looks like a caveman. I mean, Dolidze, if you saw him in an alley, you'd be scared for your life. But in the cage, against another trained fighter, he's just not as special as he's 15-3, but
It's pretty good.
plus 300 favorite.
Underdog.
I mean, he's a big underdog. So I don't know. I think Anthony Hernandez might have it. That co-main though really catches my eye. Steve Ursay won a championship last year. Beat who was it?
Did he lose it?
He lost it the next fight, but he might have lost that championship, honestly. Yeah, he lost to Pantoja in 5.
Yeah, nobody beat Pantoja.
Crazy.
Pantoja.
That dude showed up out of nowhere too.
Pantoja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is exactly how it went for Usyk. He won 8 straight, lost to Pantoja, lost to Kai France,
Lost
and
like
lost to
3 in a
Brandon
row.
Moreno. Yeah. So tough luck, but now he gets to go up against O'Day, Osborne.
Looking to come back and
Just
start off strong.
just a
Start a
journey,
little fight.
man.
Let's start a little fight streak. Yeah.
This is why when you make it in Dana's good graces, you get treated well.
Right.
He's lost 3 straight. Now he gets a guy who's 13-9. Who, of course, you can't take any of it for granted. All it takes is one punch.
One
but
punch.
Usyk should beat this guy. I mean,
Yep.
13-9 in the UFC. That's very mediocre.
You would
in
hope.
my opinion. You would
Big
hope.
time
You would
favorite
hope.
too. Minus 600 favorite.
That
so.
what it is? Ooh,
Yeah.
Which Usyk, man, he got that stand up down to a T. He looks clean when he's throwing punches. I mean, real smooth.
Oh yeah.
Combinations all over the place. Yep, UFC Fight Night this weekend. Elise Hernandez. Let me tell you if I see anything else. Negative. That's about it. Co-main and main. That's about all the good
Very
stuff.
big
you're gonna
card.
get. But like you said, it's a fight, man. You never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
You can see the craziest KO of your life in the prelims. You never know. You never know. But all right, brother. I think it's time for a little bit of
Garbage time.
And I just wanted to talk about, first off, what is up with people in dogfighting? I know we don't hear about it much, but there was a cat from Oklahoma, from Tulsa, I believe, who just got caught for dogfighting. He's going to get put in jail for probably 20 years. And the worst part about it was he got caught for the same thing in 2004.
Really?
Yes, dude. I mean, this
Just
guy
couldn't
played
stop.
8 years in the NFL.
Didn't do anything, but.
And he owned literally like a dog shelter where he just groomed pit bulls to basically just be
Just animals.
I read the article and he called them like champions or something, like some crazy nickname
Wow.
for them, basically breeding them to kill.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a brutal world out there, man. I
sure.
don't know how anyone could do that. I mean, unless you're born in the 1600s where, you're born into that life, nasty, dirty stuff like that. But in today's world, only fight I'm watching like that's a chicken fight. And that's just because it's a chicken. And that's still wrong. I mean, people still don't like it. I've never even seen one in person. But, I mean, if I had the opportunity, I'd probably go see that. A
Chicken fights are crazy.
I bet.
Chicken fights
dude.
are crazy.
I mean,
Have you ever seen chickens fight?
I mean, on
It's
video,
not-
but not
well,
in
in
person.
real life, I've watched them just go at it. Having 2 roosters on the farm or whatever, they just go at it.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
fight.
I mean, it's time, man. And then when you actually get them in, like, that setting of, like, it's a
Fight to the
my
death.
chicken against your chicken, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they have, like, razors on their claws from what
Some
I
of them do, but they get them dew claws sharp.
Hey, right
Yeah.
to the jug, man.
Dog fighting's tough. Dog fighting's
Oh,
tough. They
that's-
say when them dogs latch on and they start fighting, they say it is brutal.
I bet it's gory.
They
and
say
all
it
they do
is
bite
brutal.
chunks out of each other, dude.
I couldn't imagine.
That's not what we want this show to be about, talking dog fights, but I just wanted to bring that up in
No,
garbage
it's-
time. Why people would do that in today's world, I will never know.
Crazy.
But there are crazy people out there, ladies and gentlemen. And luckily, they caught this man. So now he won't be able to hurt those doggies again, thankfully.
I wanted to shine a little spotlight on Oklahoma Little League World Series. Allegedly, they got accused 2 times for stealing signs, and the second time, bases were loaded. The kid said, "I don't care if you think we're stealing signs.
Dipping and ripping.
I'm gonna rip this thing," and hit a grand slam to take us up by 1. And I think, did they beat Texas?
Yes,
And they
did.
beat
Yes, they did.
Texas too. So the Texas team was crying. Oklahoma left them in the dust. The Tulsa team loved to see it.
The Cinderella
Shout
story,
out.
I would say. I mean, for an Oklahoman, that's a Cinderella story.
Yes.
You wouldn't want it any other way. And baseball is the one sport where you can say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Because you need every advantage you can get. If that's you in the batter's box looking back at the catcher to see that one finger pointing down and say, hey, fastball's coming, baby. Let's smack this thing.
Yep.
Still be it. Hide your signs better, man. Have a better system to code those things. I mean, I coach 8th grade baseball, and no one has ever stolen my signs, and I have the easiest signs in the world. Literally, I touch 3 parts of my body. That's it. That's all I do. This other stuff does not matter. I'm touching one part of my leg, and that's the sign. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, some people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 0. That's their code. That's a pitch call. I mean, I know
Right.
cats like that. I mean, I would never
Crazy.
get that confused.
That's almost like NFL.
Insane, dude. But that's what. If you let your signs get stolen, it's because you wanted it to happen.
Right.
I swear. I mean, you could easily.
They said the
Big
kid on
shot,
second was stealing it and giving them signs to, like, hitting his leg or something like that. The pitcher's gonna be somewhere.
And
It's
they've
like,
been doing that
whatever.
since the dawn of time. The Astros and
Right.
the Red Sox just almost got in a benches clearing brawl because the pitcher thought that the Red Sox guy on second was stealing signs. So you know what he did? He balked just so that guy could go to third, so he couldn't do it anymore.
Oh wow.
And then of course he said something to the third base coach, and then hell broke loose from there. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's been happening since the dawn of time in that sport for sure. But hey, Oklahoma with the victory.
That's right. We'll say this: we got high school football starting up. I think the best game of the year in Oklahoma is going to be Owasso versus Bixby. That's who was in the state championship last year. Bixby won it all. They said, "The heck with overtime, we're going to win it," and they went for it on 2-point conversion and won
Was
it.
that the second or third in a row?
I think so.
I mean, Bigsby's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the new Union, Broken Arrow. I mean, no one messes with Bigsby right now. How they keep doing it, I'm trying to remember that coach's name. I think it's Leslie something.
Yeah, the sports animal brings them on.
Very,
Bixby's
but
very good.
I've heard he's gotten offers from colleges.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, he's very highly touted in the coaching world.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure now, once you win 3 state championships in probably any state,
They're
you get
60th
recognized.
in the nation.
Are they
They're
good?
nationally ranked 60, yeah.
Crazy. Bigsby Spartans, man. Putting
Yeah.
Oklahoma on the map. And is that week 1 they play?
That's week 1 they play.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Week 1
Give
they
me
play.
Bigsby. Give me Bigsby.
Yeah, give me
Sorry,
Bixby.
also. Bigsby's always the top dog.
And it's at Bixby, too.
And it's at Bigsby.
It's at Bixby.
Yeah, that might be.
That might be, straight off the bench, you might have to go to that one. It's a Thursday night game. That'd be a good one to go
That would be a
to.
good one, man. That would be good. And it's tomorrow?
No, it's the
Next
28th.
Thursday. Okay.
28th, end of the month.
Getting ready. NFL preseason does start tomorrow, though. That's
The
a
NFL
fact.
preseason
That's
does start
a
tomorrow.
fact. Which I actually saw someone just talking Patriots one more time. Is we got in a big old brawl with the Commanders during our, they have those
And
team
Vrabel got
practices.
involved.
Vrabel got cut in the
Yep.
face, and guess who we play in our first preseason game? The Commanders.
Yeah.
So that's
When
gonna
you're
be fun. I
practicing
believe
with
that's
them
on
over
Friday at 6:30. So make sure to look out for that.
Yeah.
Might see a couple extracurricular activities in that game because we don't like each other. Not one bit. Not one bit. But not like we're going to see anything special in that game. Drake
Colts
May ain't going to
play,
play. Jay Daniels ain't going to play. I mean, it's going to be a bunch of backups. We're going to see a lot of Josh Dobbs for the Patriots. And, who's the backup for the Commanders?
I think Drake May starting on preseason game 1.
Are we going to start him?
I think so.
I didn't see that. I hope not.
I think you got to get him reps. I know Shedeur is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, him
He's
first.
going to be first. Dylan Gabriel probably.
Might be by the game. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're going to rotate him starting from back to front,
Yeah.
basically. Which they signed Tyler Huntley too. They have 5 quarterbacks in that
I
room.
think 6 now.
Not even, without Deshaun Watson.
Without Deshaun Watson. That's crazy.
Crazy. And they said they're probably going to keep 4.
God, what
That's
idiots.
Punter-
Terrible organization.
Punter going to be kicker and punting this
Yeah,
year, dude.
right.
Not going to be able to stretch the funds as much as we used to. But yeah, 4 quarterbacks for the Browns.
They're going to play all 4
God knows they
quarterbacks
need
at
it.
the same time. They're just going to throw it down the line and have one on the end and just going to air it out. God, I can only imagine. Why? That makes no sense. The Browns are the Browns, though.
Browns are the Browns, man. Poor Myles Garrett. Just getting wasted over there.
Yep.
Getting wasted.
Yep.
Talent just thrown through the drain, dude. But just since we're speaking quarterbacks, you see Will Howard broke his hand today in practice,
Oh, really? That's terrible news.
which he wasn't going to play with Russell
No.
in front of him.
Aaron
But
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers in front of him. But, I mean, he was a guy who they were looking forward to. So
Yep.
see him go down already, not a good sign, in my
No,
opinion.
not at
Like,
all.
already breaking stuff. That is not good. Not good for a guy who I don't think had one injury during his
Luckily, it's a
college
hand break. That's just
career. Oh, yeah, it'll
be done. Be ready in 6
I
months.
guess. I don't know. I've never had a hand problem. but
Depends on what it is.
Sure, there are little
was
bones
it
in there that you can
was
mess
it a
up.
throwing hand?
I think so. But yeah, I did, out of all of the things you'd want to break, I guess probably not your throwing hand, but you
Right.
can live with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's better than the ACL. That's
Definitely.
for that. Or Achilles, I guess nowadays. The Achilles is the worst thing that ever happened.
Right.
I don't know. It just seems like it happens constantly.
Bone will grow back stronger. He'll have a stronger hand to throw that football.
Or they'll have to cut off part of his
Right,
finger
that's
and put it
fine.
in here. Gosh. All right. You got anything else, my friend?
I think that's it.
All right, good episode, long episode today, folks. But as always, we appreciate you tuning in. Episode 73. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. We are also on
That's
Spotify, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Straight Off the Bench. I'm Carter Randolph. That's Lake Lyle. Peace.